Meet teacher Emily. She's a passionate teacher who cares deeply for her students and the environment. Emily wants to teach environmental education to give her students real-world skills to improve our planet. However, she's a busy teacher with no time to prepare extra lessons herself and unsure where to begin. Waste Hero Education is the perfect resource for teachers like Emily. Waste Hero offers 19 free activity-based teacher lesson plans that cover recycling, zero waste, and the circular economy for K-12 and university students. Yep, Teacher Emily, you heard that right. Waste Hero is 100% free. These lessons are designed to reduce teacher prep time, including a lesson script, resources to run activities, and can be modified to fit any classroom context and the time available. Only have time for the activity and not the full lesson? No problem. Need to adjust the lesson to support an existing one? Easy peasy. Waste Hero was designed and validated by teachers for teachers wanting to educate students on how to care for our planet. Click the link now to download the free lessons and begin empowering your students to become future waste heroes.
Good morning, everyone. Sawadee krap. Greetings from Simeo Bangkok, Thailand. I am Thanapon, Curriculum Development Officer. You can call me Kevin in short. I'm from Simeo and I am your host for today's activity. Welcome, everyone, to the Master Teacher Training. Waste Hero Reduced to Zero. Also, the participants via YouTube live streaming. First of all, I would like to inform you about the technical instruction. For the participants in Zoom, please follow the login name format. You can rename your account, begin with your school name in short, and followed by your name. And please avoid multiple logins in the same room to reduce echo. And also participants, microphone will be unmuted during the speaker's presentation, and your microphone will be unmuted again for the discussion. During the presentation, you can send the question to chat box or use the raise hand icon to share your opinion. And please prepare your mobile phone for joining the activities with our trainers. For the participant in YouTube, you can interact with the speakers or sharing your opinion with other participants by using the YouTube chat feature. And please prepare your mobile phone also for the activities with the trainers. And the host will share the link for the activities in YouTube chat or post the link on the top of the chat box. I would like to inform you about the program sequence. After this, there will be the introduction and the program briefer from the Simeo team and the training session by the trainers from the Ministry of Education of Thailand. And there will be the training feedback at the end of our session. So please stay with us until the end of our activity. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to inform you a little bit about the training. The Master Teacher Training is organized by the Simeo Regional Center for Sufficiency Economy Philosophy for Sustainability, or Simeo SEPS, in collaboration with Indorama Venture PCL and our supporting partner, UNESCO Multi-Sectoral Regional Office in Bangkok, Simeo Secretariat, the Southeast Asian One Health University Network, or SEOHUN, and Simeo Regional Center for Open and Distance Learning, or Simolec from Indonesia, and Yunus Thailand Foundation. The program today is for the participant from Indonesia. This morning will be the session for the kindergarten and the primary level, and then there will be the secondary afterwards in the afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, may I invite Ms. Duriya Amata Wiwat, the Center Director of Simeo SEPS, to deliver the welcome remarks. Ms. Duriya, the floor is yours.
Sawadee ka. Good day to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. A warm greeting from the Simeo SEP. It is my great pleasure to welcome all teachers to our Waste Hero Master Teacher Training today. The training session is a cooperation between the Simeo Regional Center for Sufficiency Economic Philosophy for Sustainability, or Simeo SEP, with the support of the Indorama Ventures Public Company Limited. The training aims to promote waste management and recycling education in schools across Southeast Asian countries. We have seen that waste generation has massively increased around the world in recent decades, with no signs of slowing down of the waste. Waste disposal problems have become a critical issue for many countries, and consequently, this has become a global problem requiring an urgent address, since this issue has immensely impacts to wildlife, environment, and society. The Waste Hero Reduced to Zero Master Teacher Training today aims to empower and enrich kindergarten, primary, secondary, and vocational and technical school teachers to have understandings about waste management and circular economy and be able to create the lesson plan and apply the Waste Hero educational materials to the classroom activities and co-curriculum programs. We would like to see that teachers who will be trained in our programs will be able to raise awareness of their students on environmental issues, especially in waste management. And most importantly, we wish to see the active actions of your students in saving our environment. Waste Hero Reduced to Zero is a free global zero waste education program with the aim to educate 1 million people by 2030 on three main pillars. First, recycling fundamentals. Second, creating zero waste. And lastly, how to build a circular economy. Waste Hero education resources that you will learn today consist of 19 free lesson plans and workshops for K to 12 and university level students. The lessons are designed to be engaging and fun, but also action-oriented at the same time for young learners to apply the principles of the circular economy, not only in the classroom activities, but also in their community activities. In this training session, you will understand how to navigate the Waste Hero lesson packages and learn key aspects of waste management and circular economy, and be able to effectively design and prepare Waste Hero lesson activities with full engagement of your students. On this occasion, I would like to express our gratitude to our supporting partners, namely UNESCO Multi-Sectoral Regional Office in Bangkok, CMO Secretariat, UNUS Thailand Foundation, Southeast Asia One Health University Network or COHUN, and CMO Regional Open Learning Center or CMO Simolec for their collaboration in raising awareness of this program to other multi-sectoral partners, school administrators, teachers, students, and environmental specialists across Southeast Asian countries. My appreciation also goes to the Indorama Ventures Public Company Limited for their kind support to make this training session possible. I would like to thank the trainers and specialists from the Ministry of Education of Thailand for preparing this training session for our participating teachers. Lastly, thank you for all your participations and especially for the teachers who are nominated from the Ministries of Education and for those who also registered to join this program. We hope that you will learn a lot from this master teacher training. Thank you very much. สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you very much, Ms. Duria, for the wonderful opening statement. Next, I would like to invite Ms. Piyapa, the Program Officer of CMOSEPS, to introduce the background of the Waste Hero Reduced to Zero project. Ms. Piyapa, are you ready?
Thank you
Yes.
very much, Kevin, for a brief introduction. Good morning, teachers in Zoom meeting and in YouTube. Before the training session start, I would like to give you a brief information about the Waste Hero Education Program. Next, please. My presentation will cover three main areas. First, overview about the Waste Hero education resources. Second, the SEP Waste Hero Development Co-campaign that you're joining today. And the last expectation from the Master Teacher Training. Next, please. So for the overview, I would like to give you the brief information about what is about the Waste Hero education resources and how the program was developed. Next, please. Waste Hero Education is a global program with the aim to educate 1 million students by 2030 on recycling, zero waste, and the circular economy. Next, please. So how the program was developed. So UNUS Thailand Foundation, a non-profit organization in partnership with the Indorama Ventures, has launched a free global education program called Waste Hero, Reduce to Zero in early 2023. So the Waste Hero education lesson plans consist of the 19 education packages and circular economy entrepreneurship workshop within 6 levels across the primary, secondary, and university level. And the lesson was created in alignment with the international education standards and prepared under the guidance of the education professionals throughout the entire process. So because the lesson will reach a global audience, so we decided them to be universal, applicable to a wide, diverse audience, but adaptable to fit the classroom dynamic. So teachers and educators will find the resource very easy to use with detailed teacher guidelines and facilitator notes. Next, please. So to ensure our lesson will be practical and useful in the classroom setting, excuse me, we established an educator advisory group consist of the 23 education professionals from 17 different countries. And we pull out the education expert on the overall learning theory and classroom practicality. And we also held a focus group to design the framework of the resources and also to identify the weakness and the strength and then how to make the education package to be very interesting. Next, please. So a lot of the careful consideration into the creation of the lesson plan materials. We review and analyze 150 different recycling education materials from 35 different sources. And we consider a lot on the especially like content, what type of the content is relevant and which one is more applicable for the global education. And how about the structure and layout. So how should the lesson be presented in the most useful format for the different classroom environments? And the linguistic and tone is another consideration. What is the tone and the message we want to convey and that is the appropriate for the different cultures? And the last one, the graphic, the design, the message, that it must be very easy to understand and attractive for the students. Next, please. So the lesson was designed not only within the classroom, but also designed to support the youth who want to take action on the saving environment. And our higher level lesson plans include the useful practical design thinking, business modeling, and solutions. So you will find in the our briefing. Next, please. So the level of the Waste Hero education resources consists of the 6 main levels. So you can see the level 1 pre-kindergarten to grade 2, level 2 from the grade 3 to 5, level 3 from grade 8 to 6 to 8, sorry, and level 4 from grade 9 to 10, and then level 5 from grade 11 to 12, and level 6 university or TVET college students. Next, please. May I present you some examples for our level 1 lessons for young learners, where the students learn about the basic of the recycling and how to do it correctly through an animated story of the rabbit family. So you can see the, the design, and it's very interesting and then attractive to the, kindergarten students. And each lesson consists of the classroom activities and like, the bottle challenge, where the student can collect as many PET bottles. Next, please. So this is another example that the way that the teacher apply to use the worksheet activity for their classroom activities. So they ask the student to design a waste hero in their opinion. So the students were inspired by the Batman. So this is the example of the student worksheet. So the provided form in the lesson activity are editable and can be adjusted for the language and be flexible to fit with any classroom. Next, please. And this is another example for the level 2, grade 3 to 5. So we make sure that key instructions and recycling fundamental are covered well throughout the lesson package. So next slide, please. This is the example of level 4 to 5, which is about the grade 9 to 12. So we introduce the linear against the circular economy and explanation how to design more circularity into the life cycle of the product. So for the next part of my presentation, I would like to introduce a short video clip that can explain more about the waste hero reduced to zero lesson levels. Please enjoy the video.
Through our preliminary research, we found that many people, including adults, lack the basic understanding of how to properly recycle. To help learners, we made sure that key instructions on recycling fundamentals are covered and repeated across all lesson levels. The lessons emphasize what can and cannot be recycled and the steps to properly dispose of waste. For example, a Level 1 lesson includes a story about a rabbit family learning recycling best practices and also activities like a classroom bottle count, where students collect and count PET plastic bottles as a class. Levels 3 and 4 introduce the concept of the waste stream and how litter can enter the environment. Recycling best practices are presented as a way to prevent waste leaking into nature. Level 5 introduces students to the linear and circular economy and how circularity can be designed into a product or business life cycle through a redesign challenge classroom activity. Level 6 workshops introduce design thinking and tools to help students identify problems and solutions, map ideas, and develop a business idea or community project to solve a waste-related problem. Waste Hero Education aims to educate 1 million young people on these core issues by 2030. Visit wasteheroeducation.com and begin helping your students become future waste heroes.
So after my presentation, you will meet our trainers who will provide the detail of the lesson activities that you can adapt with your students and how to conduct the waste management program at your school and community. So for the next part of my presentation, next slide please, we'll give an overview about the activities under the Waste Hero Developmental campaign, which is a collaboration between the Simeo Regional Center for the Sufficiency Economy Philosophy for Sustainability, or Simeo with Indorama. So the program is supported by the UNESCO Multi-Sectoral Regional Office in Bangkok, UNUS Thailand Foundation, Southeast Asia One Health University Network, Simeo Secretariat, Simeo Regional Center for Open Learning, which is Simeo Simolex. I think that you know them very well. And I think that UNUS Thailand Foundation already mentioned. Okay. So next, please. So the main objective of this program. So we would like to empower kindergarten, primary and secondary school, and as well as the TVET teacher and university in Southeast Asian countries to have better understanding in waste management and circular economy, and be able to create the lesson activities by applying the Waste Hero Education resource. And most importantly, we would like to build awareness of our students in the region at all levels on the environmental issues, waste management and circular economy, and take active actions. This is the most important. Learning not just enough, it's just learning, but they need to take the active action in saving our environment in schools and in the community. So lastly, we wish to see the exchange of ideas and creativities and best practices in Waste Hero actions among the schools, teachers, and students across the region. Next slide, please. And let me present you the activity under the Simulset Waste Hero Developmental campaign. The first event already completed. We conduct the webinar on the World Environment Day with the theme Beating Plastic Pollution on the 5th of June. So the webinar streamed live by YouTube, attended by over 700 participants. Next, please. And the second activity is the activity that you are joining with us. Is the Waste Hero Reduce to Zero Master Teacher Training for 4 countries. Philippines, Indonesia in July, and Vietnam and Cambodia will be in September. Next, please. And the third program that I would like to invite our educators and teachers to join us is the Waste Hero Challenge Award in Southeast Asia, which will be launched in August for the schools, teachers, and students to share their best practices in Waste Hero activities. So, and the last activity will be in January 2024. The winner from the Waste Hero Challenges Award will be invited to share their success stories and best practices on waste management in the webinar. And we hope that the teacher will, in the Master Teacher Training, will join and continue, your participation in our Simulset Waste Hero program. So before I end my presentation, I would like to highlight our expectation for your participation in the Waste Hero Reduce to Zero Master Teacher Training today. Next, please. So we fully hope that by the end of the training session, you will understand the Waste Hero Education, main objective, material details, and the lesson package. And next, you will be able to navigate the Waste Hero lesson package in the website and be able to introduce the Waste Hero education resources to other teachers at your school who are not able to join today. And most importantly, this is the most important, that you are able to apply the Waste Hero education resources and design your own activities with the full engagement of your students in your classroom and at the school. And we also would like to see how you could integrate and adapt knowledge that you will learn from today into your school improvement program. And I hope that you will enjoy the Master Teacher Training today. Please stay with us until the end of the training session. Thank you very much for your attention. And may I turn the floor back to our MC.
Thank you very much, Kun Piyapa, for the very informative presentation about our project. So there will be the further information. Sorry, further information later on. So now I think everyone is now ready for the Master Teacher Training session. If you are ready, please press 1 and send to our chat box. Or you can send the icon or emoji like smiling. Okay, thank you for your response. Thank you for your reply. So next, I would like to introduce about our trainers for the training session today. The first one, Mr. Suthon Promlee. He is a professional education supervisor from the Primary Education Service Area, Rayong Province. And next, Ms. Supawan Chumi. She is also a professional education supervisor from the Primary Education Service Area, Stone Province. And the last one, Ms. Pornpimon Tangsakun. She is a professional teacher from Ban Rung School, Sisaket Province, which are under the supervision of the Basic Education Commission of Thailand, the Ministry of Education of Thailand. So now I would like to turn over the floor to the trainers, and please welcome them, everyone, to the virtual stage.
Sawadika. Good morning. Selamat pagi. Thank you so much for the Mr. Handsome MC and the technical team for today. And very good morning to all of you again. Welcome to the training with us. The teacher from Indonesia. I am Supawan, or my short name is Prang. You can call me Prang. I'm an educational supervisor from Stone Province, the south of Thailand.
Good morning. My name is Suthon Promlee. You can call me Kuat. I'm from Rayong Province.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Pamimon Tangsakun. You can call me Kim for short. I'm a teacher from Siskit province. Nice to meet you.
Okay, and today we have we provide 6 total sessions by 3 of us, by 3 speakers. The first one of our session today is about the teaching packet. Teaching packet will introduce you how the packet is, like the detail, the component, and this is my responsibility. And the second one, we're gonna walk through the website by Mr. Suthon, and then we're gonna walk through the lesson by Miss Pon Pimon, and then after that, Mr. Suthon will present you the experiences about environment, about recycling in Korea and also in Rayong province, Thailand. And before the last one, I'm gonna show you the step to decide the project from classroom to community. And the end of the session is the conclusion. That's all our 6 session today. Okay, everyone, by the end of this session, we will be able to, by the end of this session, we hope that we're gonna understand the main objective of Vasco Education and able to use the website. Then you will be able to use or adapt or adjust the lesson to your classroom. And finally, you're gonna get the idea to handle the project with your student, like from classroom to community. We're gonna share you the ideas and maybe we're gonna gain the idea from you too. And my first section today is about teaching packet. This is the main thing of today. I'm gonna show you about the component and the details in use. But now we sitting in Bangkok and you are in Indonesia, maybe at your home or at your school. If you want to be closer, I have a small activity for all of you to join, okay? Because today we are all the teacher, right? But I still don't know. Someone is a new teacher, someone is a senior teacher. I don't know anything. But if we want to know more each other, I will show you 2 pictures, okay? And then when you see the picture, you have to type the number. Okay, if you are a new teacher, please type number 1 on the chat box. But if you are a senior teacher, please show number 2 in the chat box. Wow, number two. And how about you, Mr. Kwat? Are you new or a senior?
I think that the middle of the new teachers and the senior teachers.
Maybe 1.5. Yeah. And how about you, Tisha Kim?
Yeah, I think I'm in between, like 1.7 maybe, because I'm a bit older than teacher Juan. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. We got many kinds of the experiences. Okay. Some is 1 and some is senior teacher. Nice to meet you all. And now I have note about your teaching status. Teacher Lenny said you are a senior teacher. Teacher Latifa, you are a new teacher. Okay, many of you, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing with us. Okay, now please let back to focus on the picture. I will show you 1 picture again. I prepared just only 1 question for this discussion. You look at the picture. This is today at our school. In Thailand, we have this situation. And how about in Indonesia? What can you see from this picture? Are they feel like boring? Are they ignoring? Or someone paying attention? Or what else? What happened? What happened in this picture? Okay, many teachers say they are boring. Boring. Not motivated student. They want to go home early. Get boring and interesting. And some comment from the YouTube say that they are still like boring and uninteresting to the class. Thank you for sharing. So I have a question for you about this picture. Let's think. Okay, everyone, let's think. If you were in that class, the class like in that situation, as a role teacher, what would you do? Okay, if you were in that class as a role of a teacher, what would you do? Okay, I would like all of you to comment your idea, to share your idea by typing in the chat box. Okay, someone said dancing. You mean teacher or student have to dance? Okay, we are waiting for your comment. If you were in that class as a role teacher, what would you do? I will give you 2 minutes and I will be waiting for you quietly 2 minutes for this. And who is the first comment? I will ask you to share your idea by speak out through the microphone. Okay. Wow, many idea from you. Go outside, outdoor activity, do the ice breaking. Okay, thank you so much for on the comment for 2 minutes. I have seen like in the chat box, the first teacher who shared us the idea is teachers like teacher Sunfa, Teku Sunfa, excuse me, Teku Sunfa. Are you here with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, selamat pagi.
Good morning. First of all, I would like to say sorry because my internet is really unstable. So I'm afraid if I start the video, I gonna out of this Zoom. Is it possible if I talk without seeing my face?
But could you please share us the idea about how to do in that situation? What would you do if you were in that class?
Okay. Okay, first of all, I would like to, let's say, have self-review why it happens during my classroom. But then I would like to have a little ice breaking with them, probably singing or doing like games or quiz to make sure that they feel more fresh air. If it's possible, I would like to take them out of the classroom, or at least we have clap or other things to make their mood getting better, because there must be something in my class that make them feel like boring or uninteresting about what happened in the classroom. Thank you so much for the opportunity, ma'am and sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your comment, your idea. Okay, the teacher say we have to find the result. We have to find the cause that why students feel like so boring, and then you will do the ice breaking and interesting activity for them, right? Okay.
Yes.
We got a lot of idea from one of the teacher, like playing game, ask students to learn outside, and action, and decide like an activated, motivated activity for them. Okay, thank you so much for all of the comment from all of you. And the next one, from your opinion, it clarifies us that there are many challenges in the situation from students, from the policy, or from anything in the classroom that we have to solve or face up it every day. And that is the problem that we have to face up. Students, some day they are boring, some day they are not interesting, right? But today purposes, we are here because we would like to support your work more effective, but easy and comfortable to use. Okay. And this is like you see in this picture. You see it in the picture. Teacher is not the person who only tell knowledge for student, but they can be a change agent for the society. Just begin the change from ourselves, from then transfer to our student. So if there any problem, like in the picture on your left hand side, what can we do as a role of teacher? We are not really a conservationist, activist, or environmental engineer. We can invent the innovation of the world for the world. But as a teacher, what can we do? We can help the global better by educate people. I mean, like, if our students grow up strongly with the conscience of recycling, because when children learn about creating zero waste, they begin to understand the impact of the action on the environment, which promote environmental awareness too. That is all the reason that why we provide a teaching package to support you today. We aim to educate 1 million people to know 3 core pillars. The 3 core pillars are the fundamental of recycling, zero waste, and circular economy. But the level intensity of content is depend on student levels from kindergarten to grade 12 and also university level. And our lesson is appropriate for school, for teachers and students in every levels. All lessons are practical and useful in the classroom setting, which teacher can easily find the resources to use with detailed teacher guidelines. And we do have the facilitator notes below the presentation slide, as well as clearly defined student facing in class instruction. And if all of you want to access to the teaching packet, just connect to the internet and access to this website, bestheroeducation.com. Okay, we have a free lesson plan that you can access anytime you need. It is easy for you to adapt, and adjust to your class. It can save your preparation time, and it might inspire your action to launch any campaign too. And finally, if you are the one who still worry about the various context of the classroom, like some teachers have the high technology devices classroom. Some teachers teach in a classic classroom, like a room with just only a chair, a table, and a blackboard without any technology devices. All of us can use this material without any doubt too. And our teaching packet with Hero Education lesson plans consists of 19 lesson packets. And there are 6 levels from basics, intermediate, and advanced across primary, secondary, and university level. As I reviewed the lesson plan in this teaching packet, I found that the content across each packet centered around 3 key aspects: problem, solution, and value, which appear inside the lesson plan structure. So our teaching packet will be support student thinking ability and also student learning competency too. This is not the way of telling knowledge for student. This is not the way of pushing knowledge from teacher, but the way of our lesson plan structure is pulling up student design thinking, student ability, student design, student imagination, and student constructivist. That's all. That's all of our structure today. And if some of you would like to know what are the objectives of each level about, we do have the handout, the overview handout that will show the main objective of each lesson in 6 levels. The 6 level is start from the kindergarten until the grade 12 level. And for example, would you like to zoom it in? Okay. We're gonna see in the kindergarten in level 1, kindergarten to grade 2 level, you see. In this beginning lesson, it's about Okay, let's see. Okay, let's continue to about our teaching packet again. This handout will show you about the objective of each level, about what we do have to teach students. This handout will show the main objective of each lesson in 6 levels. For example, I will zoom in the level 1, okay? Level 1 is a kindergarten to grade 2 level. The beginning level is covered introduction to recycling, cover the important recycling. Then if you teach other level, just find the matching level. Okay. And now I think all of us understand like the component and the details of our teaching packet. Like we have 19 lesson packet. We have 3 lessons across basic, intermediate, and advanced level. And we do have 5 languages for this teaching packet for all of you. Okay. Is it okay if we would like to let all of you to do the Kahoot activity to check our wrap up our like information about teaching packet today? Okay. If everyone, okay, everyone, if you are convenient to use the mobile phone, could you please show me the emoji of smile, please? Because we're gonna have the activity for you by playing Kahoot. Hello, Jing. Hello, everyone. Okay, I'm waiting for your answer because, okay, thank you so much. Have you ever used the Kahoot before? Have you ever used it before? Already joined. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, if you're convenient to use mobile phone, please take it and do the quiz. You have to access to kahoot.it, kahoot.it, okay? And then you will see the screen like in the purple picture. And after that, I will show you the game pin. You have to add the game pin first. Our game pin today is 6, 5, 7, 3, 8, 4, 5. Enter your game pin and your short name. Okay. We do have a competition today in 5 questions to all of you. Cikgu Maya, Cikgu Emily, Cikgu Devi, Cikgu Fitria, Teacher Fitri. Okay, we are waiting for 58 participants. Maybe join with us. And the participant from YouTube, you can join with us too. You can join with us by enter to kahoot.it and enter this game pin. Okay, we're gonna wait for 1 minute to let the participant join into Kahoot. Now we get like how many participants join us now? 12, 13, wow, 14. Okay. Okay, now we have 21 participants join us. Okay, is there anybody convenient to join us? Okay, I'm gonna wait for 1 minute, 1 more minute. Okay.
22.
22? 22? Wow. Teacher Kim and Teacher Kwon, you can join us too if you want to join our question.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we have 23%.
23%? Mm. Okay, if everyone ready, we're gonna go through this activity by using Kahoot. Everyone ready? Smile to the camera and go on. Let's go. Yes. Which one is the core pillars of the lesson? Okay, we have the answer is pollution. These are the core pillars of the lesson. Let's see who is the winner of this question. Okay, Teacher Tuk is the winner of this question. Okay, let's go to the other one. Question number 2. What are 3 key aspects in the lesson structure? Wow, what is that? The answer is in the lesson. Let's see who is the winner in this round. You're gonna have the dark horse. Okay, Jacob ZM, is it your short name? Okay, congratulations. Let's go to the question number 3. How many lesson package do we have for you? Okay, let's see next. The scoreboard is Teacher ZM again, Teacher ZM. Congratulations. And the next one, number 4. What languages are in the lesson? We have 5 languages, and what are they? Wow. Who is the winner in this round? It's gonna change? No. Okay. Congratulations to Teacher ZM again. Next one. Which one is a correct website URL? Can you remember this? Winner of our activity today. Let's see. The winner, the first runner-up, and the second runner-up. So, Teacher ZM, are you convenient to share out your feeling about this game? Have you ever used this activity in your classroom? Teacher ZM, I don't know what is your full name, so sorry for that. Teacher Sunfa, could you please share your feeling with us? Could you please speak out by turn on your microphone, please?
Okay. Thank you so much for the opportunity. And then we really often using Kahoot as part of our game session during the classroom. So it's very interesting to have it here with you guys. So it's awesome. Thank you so much.
I do love that game too. Congratulations to all the winners. Okay. And now you have like the information, the component and the details in use of our teaching packet. And now it's the time to use the website, to surf the website and look inside at what inside it and how to use it easily. So Mr. Suthon will tell you how to use the website easily. Are you ready? Yeah, we are ready.
Yes, we are ready. I'm ready. Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, congratulations for the winner. And this is my time for walk through the website. I am Suthon from Rayong province. My short name is Kwat, right? Okay, the Vast Hero. Let me introduce about the vastheroeducation.com. Vast Hero is a free global education program which your student can learn about recycling fundamentals, creating zero waste, and building the circular economy created by the experts and educators together. This on your screen right now, this is the example from the website page. This is a website with all the lessons. The pictures on your left hand is the home page with promo video. It's easy to go to the lesson library. You just click on the download free lessons. It will navigate to the lesson library sections with all the lessons. The second image on the right is the lesson library, where people can download the lesson free and find the appropriate level for your class and your student. Select one of the lesson under each level. That you know that there are three level: beginner, intermediate, advanced. And click the language icon to pick one of the 5 language versions. When you download it, after you have downloaded, in each file, there are 2 kinds of files that you can download from this website. There are PowerPoint versions and PDF version. It's easy to use, right, Mr. Pawan?
This is very easy. I have served it before now too.
Yep. And in each file, it's gonna start with the topic slide. You can see the topic name for this example, the waste leakage in the environment, and under the topic name, it is the level of this slide. This is a level 3 beginner lessons. And next, this is about the lesson prep and curriculum alignment. It's gonna show you about how to refresh refresh and about your student knowledge in your class and what should you prepare for your class before you're teaching. And this is the lesson prep and curriculum alignment. Again, it's gonna show you about the key learning outcomes and curriculum alignment. And this is the lesson plan. Is showing you about the lesson duration. For this example, is about 45 to 60 minutes. Is suitable for your class, right? And this is showing you about the step for teaching in your class. So this is the prepare at the PowerPoint presentation slide. If you use the PowerPoint in your class, just click on the presenter view, and in the presenter view, you can see your notes on the picture, on the small pictures on your right hand right now. And when you see your notes at your present, while the teacher, your students can see only your slides. So this is time to go to the vastheroeducation.com. You can type the URL www.vastheroeducation.com or scan the QR code that showing you on your screen right now. This is the vastheroeducation.com that I told you already. Just click on the download free lesson. The website will navigate you to the lesson library and looking for the appropriate level for your class. For today, we are going to the level 3 for the grade 6 to 8 at the beginner lesson, and the topic about the waste leakage in the environment. And we're gonna click on the PowerPoint version. There are two kinds of the version, PowerPoint version and PDF version. We're gonna click to the English on the PowerPoint version. Here we are at the PowerPoint version for the beginner. It's easy, right? And this is about the waste leakage in the environment for the level 3 beginner lesson. So next we're gonna go to see Miss Pornpimon to showing you about the teaching step from the package from the VascoEducation.com.
Okay, thank you very much, Teacher Suthon. Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Tisha Kim, and I'm from Siskiyat Province. So my session today is I will walk you through the lesson plan. The lesson plan we're going through together today is the lesson from level 3, which is suitable for 6th to 8th grades for a beginner's level. It's about recycling and making waste hero project. You are going to share the ideas and experiences during my session. So I have a little tip for you. You can type your name, your school name, and then just share your idea. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Let's go through together. Next slide, please. Okay, this one, you're going to see the look of the lesson. You will see that the duration of the lesson plan is about 45 to 16 minutes. It shows you the step by step for you to follow. It's very easy and simple. Okay, let's look together. Step 1, you can just follow it. It gives you the definition, like introduce the lesson to your student by asking about their knowledge of what can and cannot be recycled, and do the icebreaker exercise. You can ask your students some questions to do an ice breaking or have them brainstorming before you get into the lesson. They also provide you some lists of questions you can see on the screen. For today, I'm going to adapt the lesson for you to follow step by step. I choose 2 questions for this list. The first one, do you recycle? And the second one, what can be recycled? And then you're going to do the There's No worksheet handout. Okay, let's go to number 2. For number 2, introduce the concept of waste leakage to the ocean and create a discussion about it. By using provided slices, you can download the slices from the website in the PowerPoint version. Okay, it shows you the slices and also a little animation for you to teach your student. And the last step is step number 3. Let the students create a waste hero, which is a superhero, and you can adapt or you can create it more fun. It depends on your student interest. All right, I think now you can see a picture of using a lesson plan from the website. Okay, here is the time to adapt the lesson to your class. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, if you're ready, I would like you to show me a thumb up with a smile. Okay, I think now we're ready to go together. Okay, let's see. Next slide, please. Okay, as you told you before that the step for sharing your ideas and opinions is first type your name and school name, and then I'll give you time to type your opinion, and I will give you about 1 or 2 minutes for sharing your ideas. I will give a chance for the first 3 person. Okay, next slide, please. Okay. Next slide. It's I picked 2 questions from the lesson plan. I would like you to share your opinion and your experience about this. There are 2 questions. Number 1, do you recycle? And number 2, what can be recycled? Okay, now it's time for sharing. I would like you to type your name and school name, please. And through YouTube channel, you can also join, and I will read your answer out through Zoom meeting. Okay, let's see who's gonna be the first 3 person to share ideas on these 2 questions. Okay, I think some of you are typing, right? So, oh, okay. One teacher said, I'm trying to do recycle. Wow. Yeah. I would like to ask Teacher Brown and Teacher Kuat while we are waiting for the answer. Do you recycle, Teacher Brown?
For me, I never recycle by myself, but I just try to reuse something like maybe paper. I use only one side of paper and I use another side.
Wow.
And sometimes I try to take my private bottle to buy coffee from the coffee shop without using plastic instead.
Yeah, that's a very simple one and easy to apply to your lifestyle, right?
And I try to say no for the plastic bag sometimes.
When you go shopping, right?
Yeah, and I get it into my bucket too.
Wow, that's great. Okay, thank you. And how about Teacher Kuat? How do you do the recycle things? Do you recycle?
Not too much, but I always do digesting the food waste in my family. Yes, we have like the green corn that you're gonna see in my experience. The next section. And sometimes I stop using the plastic bags because I think that is it like a big problem in my province.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, now we got many people who want to share us the idea. Okay, let's see who's going to be the first person. Okay, all right, can you scroll it out? Okay, I see teacher Alex Alpha Molida. If I pronounce the name wrong, please apologize me. Okay. Can you turn on your microphone, please? Okay, wait a second. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hi, it's me again and again. Sorry. But I'd love to share ideas with you guys since waste is one of our biggest problems, especially at school, since some of our kids bring their own water bottle, but some of them still buy plastic bottle. So one of our mission is how to make the plastic bottle as recycle things for the school itself, let's say. So we start to make something more convenient to be reused again, such as like what we call it, a place for spidol for the teacher, for the whiteboard from the bottle, and something else related to that. But then sometimes we a bit run out of idea of how to make it. So I would love to have the idea from your website anyway. So thank you so much. And about for myself at home, I try to make recycle from papers, because as teacher we have a lot of used papers. We already have it for scrap paper, but then there's still a lot of X paper. So we try to make it like, what we call it, the thin paper that can be for wrapping or for something else. So I read a lot of things in the chat box that can make become idea for me and for my school. So thank you so much, Simeo, and all the speakers. Thanks a lot.
Much for sharing. Okay, I think it's a good chance for you to join today because we're going to present a lot of ideas for you to bring it in practice to your class. Okay, let's listen to teacher Maya. Okay, teacher Maya, please unmute your microphone and share your idea, please. Teacher Maya from Sekolah Alam Pasitan. Okay. Hello, selamat pagi.
Okay, hello, good morning, selamat pagi. I'm from Pacitan, Indonesia.
Cool.
Yes.
Yes, and from your experience, how do you recycle?
Okay, I have experience in recycle the waste that I asked my student to make recycled fashion. So they made a recycled fashion. They made a fashion from recycle waste. And yesterday I have a recycled fashion show with my students. Yes, my school is a concern in environmental education, so it is usual for us to do like this, to recycle the waste and many kinds of activities for our environment.
I love your idea that you have your student do some recycling dress. Yeah, and fashion show. I think it's going to be awesome there. Okay, thank you so much. Let's listen to one more person. Okay, let's see. Teacher Disa AV. Okay, can you please unmute your microphones and share your experience, please? Okay, good morning. Okay, if you are inconvenient to turn on your camera, that's okay. You can just unmute your microphone and share your experience. Okay, probably she's not ready yet, so we're going to move to the next person, okay? Let's listen to teacher TK Yari School, Leah. Teacher Leah from TK Yali School.
Oh, hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning. Okay, from your experience, do you recycle?
Yes. I read on the chat box. We use skincare like cosmetic, body lotion, and that we use every day, daily use. We can throw it, but we can reuse it or turn into another thing, like in the class. In the class, we use it, some of the part of the bottle or plastic to make an art, like mixed media painting. And we did it. We did several last month, and we do like a mini exhibition to show to the parent about that mixed media painting from all the recycled materials.
Very interesting that you use some bottles and skincare packs for artwork. Wow, very interesting. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to do the exercise. Since you already understand a bit about things that can be recycled and things that cannot be recycled. All right. This one, you can ask your student to print it out from the website. It's called Yes No Handout. But for this session, I would like you to join by sending emoji, the smile for yes and the sad emoji for no answer. Okay, next slide, please. On the handout, you will see the picture, many picture, and you have to draw the line which one can be recycled and which one cannot be recycled. I'm going to go through the picture by picture. Okay, are you ready? Yes. Yes. Okay, I think everybody ready. Okay, I'm going to read picture 1, and if you think it can be recycled, you send a smile. Okay. Okay, number one, glass jar. Number one, glass jar. What's the answer for glass jar? From YouTube channel, you can also send emoji on chat box too. Oh, a lot of smile. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to check the answer after this together. Number two, PET plastic bottle. What do you think about this one? A lot of smile. All right. Number three, shoes. What about shoe? No. Okay. A lot of teachers said no. Some teachers still send smile. Okay. Maybe the smiles for the PET plastic bottle, right? Okay. Number four, middle can. Middle can. Ah, a lot of smile. All right. Okay, next I'm going to number five, light bulb. Ah, some teachers still send a smile because you think that it can be used for artwork, maybe. Okay, now next, juice box. What about juice box? Some teachers say yes, some teachers say no. Okay, next, dirty napkins. I think this answer going to be like on agreement. Okay, a lot of smile coming. Next is pencil. What about pencil? On YouTube channel, okay, pencil, some teachers say no, some teachers say yes. Okay, next, oh, this one, we got, I'm sure we're going to have like agreement on this. Plastic bag, plastic bag. What about this? You, Teacher Brian, Teacher Kuat, you can join by sending the emoji.
I did it. I did it.
Okay, next, toys. A lot of smile. Next one, cardboard box. Oh, a lot of yes. Okay. And garden hose. Garden hose. Still a lot of smile for garden hose. All right. Oh, the emoji on YouTube channel is so cute. Some monster are laughing. Okay. And the last one, banana peel. Okay, what about banana peel? What do you think, Teacher Brown and Teacher Kuat? No way, teacher said no way. All right, thank you very much for sharing. We're going to check the answer together. Yes. Okay, for checking the answer, you can use the PowerPoint downloaded from the website. And then you just click on your mouse and it will go it will show the red line for the answer. For gas jar, it's go for yes, PET plastic for yes, shoes for no, metal can for yes, light bulb for no, juice box for no, dirty napkin, of course, for no, pencil for no, plastic bag, no, toys, no, cardboard box, yes, garden hose, no, and of course, banana peel, no. Okay, so you can just show one answer by using the PowerPoint version from the website. Okay, I would like, while are you teaching, I would like you to add something a bit more when you explaining about recycling to your student. You can tell your student that recycling is the process of correcting and processing material that would be otherwise be thrown away as a trash and turning them into new products. Recycling can benefit your community and environment. By adding this knowledge to your student, I hope that they can understand it more clearly. All right, we talk about recycling and we think and have a picture of a nice and we have a picture of a nice and clean place, right? Of course it is, but anyway, in some parts of the world, it still look kind of full of waste and unpleasant to have a look like in the picture. So it's our responsibility to take an action to help the world become better, right? As you know that some part of the world still not practice recycling. I would like to listen to your opinions and experience or idea about this. When you see this picture, what do you think about it? And what do you think all these wastes come from? And finally, it's made into the waste ocean. Okay, the same step for sharing your opinion is typing your name, your school name, and your opinions. Okay, I will give you a few moment for you to type your ideas. Okay. Yeah, many teachers said it's very dirty, right? I would like to listen to your idea about where all these words come from and why it get into the ocean. Okay, next slide, please, teacher Fuad. Okay, here's the question. Where do you think all these voices come from? The teacher said rubbish is everywhere and people seem pay no attention to this. Yes, I agree on that one too. Okay, I'm going to call the name of the teacher. I think teacher Fritia is ready to share the answer, the opinion. Hello, teacher Fritia, are you ready? If you're ready, please turn on your microphone, please. Okay, while waiting for the teacher Fritia to get ready, I would like to listen to two of our trainers about the weights. Okay, what do you think about this question?
Yeah, from that picture, right?
Yes.
It comes from human without consciousness about environment. They just use it and throw it out.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And how do you think it's get into the ocean?
I think it's gonna get into the ocean because maybe like when the ocean wave is raining and it's gonna be very big.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Run into the ocean. Maybe like, is it the cause of the problem in our world?
Yeah, that's why we have the program, the project for today, right? To help to make the world become better.
Yes.
Okay. Official Fritia, are you ready?
Okay, hello, sorry.
Hello. Selamat pagi. Okay, please share your opinion, please.
Okay, but sorry I cannot open my video, but I would like to share my opinion. Okay, thank you. Okay, so from the picture, I think the waste come from humans activity because all of them are plastic bottle. So I think we do not throw it in the maybe rubbish bin or something like that. We just throw it there, and we do not consider what will happen to other living creatures. Sometimes we only consider about human things, but we forget about another living things. And it's very dangerous. It will flow into the ocean.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's, of course, it's from human and it's from irresponsibility person too. Yeah, thank you very much for sharing. Let's listen to two more person. Okay, who's going to be next person? Okay, let me see the name. Teacher Sekolah. Oh, that's the name of school, right? Teacher Maya. Okay, teacher Maya from Sekolah Alam School, please. Okay, we're going to wait for a second for a teacher to get ready for the microphone. All right. Hello. Where do you think all these wastes come from?
Okay. I'm ready. Okay. I think the waste is come from daily activity, from house waste, the people that they not through the rubbish on the rubbish garbage, but they threw on the river, and maybe they going to the ocean, and then the waste is going to the beach, and so it looks dirty. Many beaches dirty with the waste. So I think it is our awareness to do this, of course, especially in education. So our children will have awareness to their world, to their environment. I think that's all.
Okay, thank you very much. I think it's a good time that we meet here together so we can share idea and to guide you some idea for you to get it into your class and raise awareness to your class and the kids in Indonesia. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, let's listen to the last person for this question. Okay, let me see. Teacher
Hasmadani.
Teacher Hasmadani from SD SMP Mupi School. If you're ready, please turn on your microphone and share your opinion, please.
Okay, so thank you. I'm sorry I cannot start the video too, but I just can share my experiences and opinion about the picture through the microphone. Well, if we say that, yeah, similar to other responses, the previous answers by our friends, yes, those rubbish are from our daily activities as a human. Because as you know that as a human, yeah, we have a lot of activities to do, and the result of this stuff, of course, are from our daily activities. It can be from anywhere, from household, maybe from the people around them. As you can see that there are a lot of people too. And they have a lot of activities around the rubbishes and the waste, and probably they also bring a stuff, they bring a waste, they bring a rubbish, and they directly throw them away. So I think that's maybe my answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I agree on that. It's come from daily activity from human, because every day we use a lot of bottles and plastic and all the things that can be trash, but we throw away. We didn't do the recycling for that. Okay, let's see how it become an ocean waste. Next slide, please. Okay, you can explain it to your student by using the PowerPoint on the website. It's very easy to download. You will see that the waste leakage is when our waste does not get recycled or enter to the landfill, and then it leaks into our natural environment. Most of the waste come from the human land. Yeah, okay. You can explain to your student that there are 6 steps to from the waste to get into the ocean to be the waste island. Okay, let's see what are those 6 steps. Okay, step number 1, people leave waste on the ground or it falls from attachment. Okay, and then the rains, and then it rains, waste flow into the storm drains. Step 3, the storm drain feeds into local waterways, and those waterways then feed into local rivers. Next step, all the rivers fall into the ocean, and finally the ocean currents send waste around the world and create a waste islands, like in the picture. Yeah, it's gonna be look like this at the final. Now we know how the waste get into the ocean, and you can use these slides to explain it to your student. I think it's a great picture for you to show and raise awareness to your student. Now we would like you to think about how we're going to help the world and prevent all the waste to get into the ocean, and make this action to your class. Okay. The same step is type your name, your school name, and then your opinion. as you know that all the waste is from the human land. So first thing we need to like prevent the waste from the land first to get into the ocean, right? You can share about experience you have done before, or you can share about the project you would like to do in your class to raise awareness to your students. Okay, while waiting for you to typing, I would like to listen to Teacher Kuat about how to prevent the waste into the ocean, because he had a lot of project for share with you today. Yes, Teacher Kuat, please.
Thank you, Tisha Kim. As you know that I'm from Rayong province, and my province near the ocean, right? Tisha Plateau. There are the beautiful beaches in our province, and the plastic bags is one of the big problem in our province, because there are a lot of people in my province. So the easy ways to prevent the waste into the ocean, in my opinion, is stop using the plastic bag. It's easy. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. He said like just stop using a plastic bag. Yeah.
But for me, I think we have to do like the waste separation.
Okay.
Before getting through the system of recycling, we have to separate it first, because sometimes we put it together, and if something can be reused or be recycling, it cannot be, because we compose it at all.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea too. Yeah. Thank you very much for sharing. Okay, let's listen to teacher from Indonesia. I think they're ready to share too. Okay, first one is teacher. Okay, can you scroll up a little bit, please? Teacher Salfa. Teacher Salfa Molida from AI Alex School. Okay, can you please turn on your microphone and share your idea or experience that you do the practice on how to prevent the waste into the ocean?
Okay, thank you so much. So first of all, what we have done, and we still do by now and in the future, of course, that we raise the self-awareness of how it will impact us back. Because it's important for the kids to know the consequence of that action. If we keep on continuing that improper behavior, someday it will be back to us as a bad result of what we've done now, let's say like that. And then the other things that we try and keep on trying is how we raise the awareness of doing the 3R, the reduce, reuse, and recycling. Of course, it's included like please use not one single plastic use, like bring your own water bottle. And then if you go somewhere and you need to buy things, you bring your own paper bag or something like that. But of course, there's another problem. Let's say if at school we already classify the waste by, let's say it's the one that can be recycled, the other can't be recycled. But when it goes to the big trash can, I mean, it's gonna be back together again. So we still don't know how to figure it out by far. Even we already put it in a separate trash bag, but when it goes to the, what we call it in bahasa TPA, tempat pembuangan akhir. Tempat pembuangan akhir is where you put all the garbage there. It's gonna be mixed again with the other garbage, something like that. So that's the big idea that still be questioned by me. Thank you.
Teacher Salfa, yeah, I think the important thing is to raise awareness to all the country to make the big impact, to make the change. Okay, thank you very much. And I see that you recommend to follow the process of 3R, which is recycle, reduce, and reuse. Okay, thank you. Yes. Okay, let's listen to Tisha. I didn't see the name. Hera, is that right? Teacher Hera from HD Nigeria. Nakari. Okay, thank you, Teacher Pang, for helping me reading. Okay, are you feel comfortable to turn on the camera and your microphone? Hello.
Okay, hello. Do you mind if I turn off the camera?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. Okay, about how to prevent the waste into the ocean. Well, first of all, we have to know that more human, there must be more waste in the world. So we need human awareness to be able to dispose of waste properly. And then why not we start to not using plastic for any stuff and make a lot of waste processing. I think government can make a lot of waste processing from small community, start from school environment, university environment, and community environment. So when there a lot of waste processing, I think we can prevent waste from any our activities. Maybe that's all.
Okay, it's kind of the same idea with teacher quote that not using a plastic or using other material instead of plastic. Thank you very much. Okay, let's listen to the last person. Teacher, I didn't say the name. Teacher Tira from MI Sakula Alarm School. Please unmute your microphone, please. If I mispronounce any name, I apologize for that. Okay. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Okay, please share your idea or experience on how to prevent the waste into the ocean or on land.
Okay, the first is the lack of awareness of people about the rabies, and what we should is to educate the people and start from the student as a teacher, that we have to keep the environment safe, and we can start from ourselves. And example, when we go to market, we can bring tote bag, and everywhere we go, we take bottle and snack box. So and as a teacher in school, we instruct as a teacher, we try to make a student aware about the environment. They bring a bottle and a snack box from home, and we educate them to try to know what the importance of keep environment safe, like that.
Very much for sharing. Yes, it's kind of similar to Thailand. We use a basket instead of a plastic bag. Yeah, and a tumbler. Yes, of course. Thank you very much for sharing. I think the next session will help you a lot to get the ideas for you to bring it back to your class. Please welcome teacher Suthon about recycling practices in Thailand and South Korea.
Come back to see me again. This my session is about sharing the zero waste experience. So thank you for Miss Pompimon. I got many ideas from the Indonesian teachers, and for the yesterday from the Philippines teachers about the waste hero or the recycle thing. So today I'm going to share you about the experience from the South Korea and the best practice school in Thailand. And this section is about from two countries, South Korea and Thailand. The first is about the zero waste experience in Korea when I was like exchange teachers in Chinyongsan Elementary School in Seoul City. It's the big city, right? So the student get informed about the recycling in the class, about the waste sorting in the class. And I live in the Gangnam area that you know from the song, right? Yeah. Gangnam Style, right? Gangnam is like the many people living there. So when you live in like in the Korea, there are 3 kinds of waste bags. The first is the general waste bag, and the second is the food waste bag. You have to purchase from the convenience or the market in the area that you are living, because the money that you pay for the general waste bag and the food waste bag, it will be used in the recycling activities in the district. And the recycling waste bag, any plastic bag are fine to use for the recycling waste bag. And the next is about the school and community activity on zero waste. And from this slide is from the schools in my area in Rayong province. This is the Ban Charan Suk School, and Ban Charan Suk School is located in the Rayong province, the east of Thailand. This school has the best practice about the zero waste. Okay, about the practice, the best practice about the zero waste. So I want to share about the zero waste project from Ban Charan Suk School. In this school, there are several learning stations about the zero waste. The school get the cooperation from Wang Wa municipality for the creating the zero waste learning stations in the school. And the stations are on your screen right now. These are the learning station in Ban Charan Suk School. The waste sorting station, the products from the waste station, the fertilizers compost station, the organic farm station, the waste bank station, the biofermented water station, and the green corn station. Here we are at the fertilizers compost station. Every morning, cleaning around the school is one of the Thai teachers and Thai students' duty. We have to do every day, right? But from the picture, just the student. Actually, teachers have to do too. So, and there are a lot of trees in Ban Charan Suk School. So student has to collect the dry leaf and the glass and put it into the store under the tree from the picture. And instead of burning or throwing them away, the student can use the fertilizers compost in the organic farm station. Yeah, some teachers said a good activity for the zero waste. Thank you very much. And we are at the second station, the biofermented water station. Most of the students' family in this school, they are the farmers. They do the pineapple farm, the lime farm, or another food farm. So the student can learn how to make the biofermented water with all that food from their family, with the water and with the molasses. They can use the biofermented water in the organic farm station or in the green corn station. And here we are at the green corn station. From the picture, you can see many black tanks, but the station named Green Corn Station. Do you know that why we call the Green Corn Station? Tisha Pang? I don't know. You don't know, right? The green mean right, the good environment. It's not about the color of the tank, right? So from the Green Corn Station, in Ban Charan Suk School, there are 8 classes. So every day there are many food waste from the school. After lunchtime, the class leaders have to collect the waste food from their class member and put it into the tank. So the student can learn about how to digesting the waste food from the soil. Some teachers said that we already did the fertilizer compost station in our school. We did it for P5. Oh, yeah. We can share together. If you have any projects that's so interesting, you can share from the chat box in the chat box. And here we are at the organic farm station. In this station, the students can learn how to plant the vegetables, correcting, packaging, and selling them. The student can use the fertilizers compost from the station 1 and the biofermented water from station 2 and from the green corn station for growing up the vegetables. And now we are at the waste sorting station. The student can learn how to sort the waste from the what can be recycled or cannot, from the classroom activities, from the student workshop, and from the project-based learning. And now we are at the West Bank station. This is my favorite station. Yeah. After the students are informed about the recycling, the staff of Wang Hua municipality will buy the recyclable waste from the student and from their family or the people around the school who are the member of this zero waste project. If you are not the member, or if you are not the student or the student family, you have to join in the zero waste workshop from this school. And when you sell the recyclable waste in this project, you will get the high selling price. And here we are at the last station, the products from the waste. In Thailand school, the students have to drink milk every day, and like the plastic bag, from the plastic bag cannot be recycled. So this station, the teacher will teach the student the way to make the products from the plastic milk bag, and such as the concrete pots and concrete brick or the garland from the plastic bag. Yes. I hope that this is gonna be your idea for using in your project base in your school or in your community about the recycling. Yep. Thank you. Next, you're gonna go back to Miss Supan again.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Suthon, for sharing the very interesting idea about making project in the school. So now also you have how teaching packet works, right? You know, like the detailed information, the component, and how to download it and how to access it. But now, if you want to extend the teaching activity in the classroom to our community, how can we do? I think a student project is interesting choice to consider. As you see some example from Mr. Suthon, like in Rayong province, is very interesting, and I think it is useful for students and impact to the environment too, or maybe like a zero waste hero project which combine with its local operation, or the idea from Korea about waste separation. So let's see, how can we decide the project based on our school context? And I have an example for you. This is the simple way for students to share idea after they have learned about recycling and how to serve the world from waste. In this example, they can work in a small group or work individual to create a waste hero character and design a poster that will be used to convey a PSA message. A PSA is like public service announcement to inform and inspire and encourage recycling at school. I think it's very comfortable as a part of teacher, because in the lesson prepare a handout to create the character. Then they just design a PSA poster and place the message around the school like a call to action. For this example, the PSA message is recycling at home, or let's keep our ocean clean. It is suitable for primary level student. And the next one, if students don't have any technology devices to make a poster like this, they can draw it by themselves like this. This example from student in the United Kingdom. Her waste hero is waste woman, and her message is, you can be a hero, just pick up your leader. It's all very easy for students to make it, to launch it in the school. And the other one is the example of our handout for students. Before they try to create or design the superhero, we provide this one for you in the lesson plan, and you can download it for a student to create their own superhero character. This is simple handout. It can pull up students' idea by asking each question. It's not pushing idea from teacher, but the question will stimulate student to decide, to create, or to solve any knowledge. Could you please zoom in into the handout, please? Okay, let's see the question. Like, what superhero person or character inspire your best hero? What is your best hero name? What is your best hero superpower? Or just give 3 words to describe your best hero message and what environmental problem does your best hero address? That's all the question that will help students to think it by themselves, not just listening from the teacher. And so, what kind of project can we do more in our classroom? What kind of project can we do more in our classroom? Yeah, maybe like in this picture, some school assign students to create the 2D exhibition in the classroom, and some class do a solving problem about recycling project, like in Rayong province, and some of your example idea that you type in the chat box that you share with us. And this is also an activity that our student can do in the daily life in class. And if it is possible, we as a teacher, we can encourage them to do it at home too. Okay, and if we want to establish the project in our classroom, how can we start? Today, we do have 4 steps of the shaping up idea before doing the project for all of you, because all of the previous presentation is on about the example of doing project in the classroom, like in the classroom and out of the classroom. And there are 2 basic conditions that we might concern why we shape up the idea for any project for a student. The first one, like you see, we have to ask our student about recycling problem. What are the effects to their life? And the second one is student relevance. Student relevance means the topic of project is related to student experiences or not. We have to check it first, because not only in school daily life, but also at home and in their community. If it's related to student, they're gonna have the shared experience, and they're gonna have like a willing to do this project. Because if we select the far away or unrelated problem for student, that's gonna be just a direct assignment or direct homework from teacher, not the design only from student to find the solutions by themselves. And the diagram that I will show you is the step for teacher to facilitate student to generate the project. Okay, let's see, what are they? They have 4 steps. Okay, the first one, we have to let students do like a problem survey first. The way to do the problem survey may be observe, interview, survey, documentary, study. They can do the survey by observation, friends' behavior about recycling, littering, or survey the use of plastic bag in the school, survey the use of bottle in the school, or review the problem from book, research, or the internet. In this step, in the first step, teacher just be like, just recommend the implementation of each way to survey. Okay, we just give the recommendation, just tell how to survey for a student and what to do and what to use in the survey. And the second step for us to shape up the idea for the project is define the problem. Because after they have enough information about problem, they have to categorize, they have to group, to analyze the cause and maybe the effect in that problem. And in this step, we, as a part of teacher, we just facilitate them to shape up the idea. We just stand around the group, stand around the student group and facilitate them. No need to tell, no need to give directed idea, just facilitate, okay? And the third one, the way that we can do is ideate. Ideate is from idea and create. They have to think quickly and freely to think about the solution without judging or stopping any impossible idea. And in this step, we as a teacher, we should do like monitoring monitor what our students do, monitor what students think, and no need to stop, no need to correct the solution. Is it correct one or not? Just let them think by themselves and facilitate to share it. And the last one is produce the task. This is the time for shining the idea to the task. We have to help them to declare the action plan or declare the step what to do and what to go along, and we have to go along with them like a mentor. In this step, teacher gonna be turned to be a mentor, okay? And this is the fourth step for us to let students do the project from classroom to community. But the topic or the content of it, you can decide this based on your school context, based on your school environment. Maybe it's going to be like different in each place of your country and also in my country. And I hope that because I have seen that many of you have shared the idea from your school, the project that you have implement with your student. And if possible, could you please share us the idea about your school or your classroom recycling project? And I will share you a platform on Padlet to let you add your idea, add your photo, information, handout, report, video, or whatever you do to share with us, with your friend in Indonesia. Okay, let's see. The next one, please. Okay, you can download into Padlet.com, get access into Padlet.com, and then you will see the board. This is like the board, and we can add any comment. But before you add your idea or your project or any attachment file, you have to type your name and your school name first. You can use the word scholar or maybe school, is it okay? And then describe your project overview and attach the file. But if someone are like not convenient or not comfortable to share the project, to share the photo or video, you just tell the description of your work. But if someone are like a new teacher, maybe 1 month teacher, and you still don't have any kind of project in your hand, you just tell us, what do you want to do with your student? What project do you want to handle? Do you want to implement with your student? Is this okay? So we have 3 alternative choice for you today. If you have the project already, you can share with us. If you are not confident to share with us, you just tell the description about that. And if you still don't have any kind of project, just tell us what do you want to do in the future. Just tell us the plan, okay? And on the screen now, this is the Padlet website. And then when you want to give your idea, you can click to the writing button, the green one, okay? And then you will see the screen like that. And then you can type your idea and in that box, in that white box. And if you want to attach any file, you can see like a camera icon, a paper icon, and attachment file icon. You can add it. And then after you finish, comment that, you have to click the icon publish to share with us, and then everyone who come to the Padlet can share together, can see and can like and can comment, can interact together in any way. Okay.
Some teachers are typing right now.
Yeah, if you want to try, it's okay. If you want to try to use, it's okay. Okay, we see like this is the like the typing, the symbol of typing. Yeah. Okay, good job. And I do send you the URL and the QR code to access to this website. And is it okay if we give you a time limitation for 7 days? For 7 days from today until today's 23, right?
23rd, yes.
23rd. Today is 23rd, and yes, the time limitation is 7 days from today. Okay. We're waiting for your sharing. Okay, thank you very much. And before we get to the last session today, I would like to know, how do you feel today? And could you please scale your comfortable or your happiness to use the Vasco Education resources with your student? Scale your happiness. 10 is the highest score if you feel much happiness, and 1 is the lowest score if someone like still concerned how to use it. You can leave any comment, and please feel free to leave any comment to us if you still have some question how to use and still don't know how to access to the website or how to adjust. You can give any comment to us too. Okay, and now please type the number. Please type the number into the chat box if you feel like much happiness for 10 or still concerned, maybe 1. It's okay on the chat box waiting for your reply. Wow, thank you so much, 8 and 9 and 10. We smile. And we do feel like we're so much happy too. We're so glad to meet all of you because we are in the same, like, not different environment. So we face up like the struggle or the problem as a teacher. Same problem, same struggle. So we do understand each other. So that's why we have to provide the teaching package for all of you to help you to be more comfortable in preparation time. Okay. Thank you so much for all the reply from all of you. Maybe we can average the scale today. It means like from 9 to 10. Okay, some teacher want the link to access the record today's session. Okay, we do have the YouTube live, so our technical team will send it via the chat box now. Okay, wait for a minute. Okay, and the last one before we ending today, we do have the wrap up section. Then Teacher Pornpimon or Teacher Kim will wrap up all the session for us. Please welcome.
Thank you very much, Teacher Prang, for all the steps to do the project at school and also in the communities. Okay, I think we hope that today we help you to understand all the session and how to use the website and also give you some ideas on how to bring it in practice to your class. Okay, let's see the conclusion for today. Okay. We hope that the website is user-friendly to all of you because many different languages are provided. You can just click on the language you feel comfortable using it. Okay, next, please. And on the website, there are 2 versions, as you know. There are PowerPoint version and PDF versions. You can download it and use it from the website. It's very easy. The lessons are suitable for teachers with overloaded tasks, like we understand each other. Thailand and Indonesia are very similar because we have a lot of work to do. And they also provide various levels to suit your student levels. There are 3 levels: beginners, intermediate, and advanced. You can choose either levels that you think is suitable with your student. We hope that today we provide you some ideas on how to adapt the lessons to your class, which today I bring the level 3, which is suitable for 6 to 8 graders. You can adapt it from the practice today, or you can just make a new activity, which is more interesting to your student. We also hope that today we provide you the ideas on how to motivate your student to practice recycling at home, at school, and also extend it to the community. And hopefully that we help equip your student and raise awareness of how to recycle and see the harm of not recycled things. And hope that you will bring all this session to encourage your students to take actions in their Waste Hero projects at your school. Thank you very much for today, and thank you very much for your time and effort and joining our activities all the way through our session. We hope you get some idea and understand, and hope that you have like the willing to bring it practice to your school. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you very much for the wonderful training session of the Master Teacher Training. Today, the participants from Indonesia, you have you have a very like wonderful response to our training session, and thank you for sharing us with your idea. So I hope everyone here be able to contribute these learning resources to apply in your school activities and also your respective country. So next, may I invite once again Ms. Priyapa to explain the next step of your post-training submission. Ms. Priyapa, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And firstly, I would like to thank the trainer for the fruitful and lively training session. And especially thank for all the participation, especially like, active participation of the teachers in Zoom meeting and also in YouTube from the beginning of the session until the end of the session. And I hope that you have learned and get some idea for your Waste Hero activities that you can implement in your school and in the communities. So as you know that this program is not the webinar. This is the master teacher training. And we would like to ensure the effectiveness of the training program. So that I would like to request, if the possible, that the participant can submit the post-training report to Simeo after the training session. So to obtain the e-certificate of accomplishment, we would like to request your calculation for 3 requirements. First, attend the whole session of the master teacher training, which you already done, tick. And then the second, fill up the training feedback form, which is linked, will be presented at the end of this session. So Mr. Kelvin will present you the QR code that you can scan, and also the technical team will post the short link in the chat box in YouTube or in the Zoom meeting link, so that you can click and then give the feedback to us. And the information that you send in the training feedback form, we will use to send the post-training report to you. All right, this is the most important requirement, that all the teachers who participate in this program should submit a post-training report to get the e-certificate of accomplishment. And the deadline that we set is the 31st of August, and I hope that this is applicable for the Indonesian teachers. Next slide, please. Why the post-training report? Why we need it? Right. I think that this is to measure the effectiveness of the training session. And we would like to ensure that the teacher have better understanding on waste management and circular economy. And third, to follow up that the teacher are able to apply the knowledge and educational resource from the training to the classroom activity. And most importantly, you encourage the active actions of the student for the waste management and saving our environment. And lastly, to motivate the knowledge sharing to other teachers, meaning that after this training session, I would like to see how you're gonna exchange your idea or share the knowledge of the Waste Hero education resource, or even like, the knowledge from the training to other teachers in your school who are not able to participate in this program. Next slide, please. And how we decide the post-training report? Very simple. I do not want to create burden to the teachers. And in the post-training report, we just request the summary of your Waste Hero activities. We do not want the long written report. That is the single way. And the template of the post-training report will be sent to you after you fill up the training feedback form. And also the information will be posted on the SimoSafe web page. And teacher will have about 1 month and 10 days to prepare the post-training report and submit to us by 31st of August. And I hope that 31st of August is not too long for you to forget about this. And the last one, easy to submit. You can submit by using the Google form, which I will send the link to everyone. Next slide. So what information required in the post-training report? It's very simple information like your profile, name, position, class, subject, about your school, name, location, educational level, number of the teachers, number of the students. Next slide, please. And about your Waste Hero classroom activities, like for example, the level of the Waste Hero education resource that you download from the website, number of the students that you have taught about the Waste Hero, how you have taught in the classroom, how you apply for it. Some example, we need only short description. Outcomes from teaching the Waste Hero. This is the most important part. We want to see that how your student has been alerted in saving environment, and they be careful more on the throwing away the PET bottle, or they are changing the behavior, like they using the cloth bag rather than the plastic bag. And the next one, number of the colleagues or teacher that you have shared introduce the Waste Hero education package. Next slide, please. And we also would like to see how you integrate the Waste Hero in the school and community improvement. You just give us the brief description that this is your idea, what you plan to do about it in your school. And we would like to hear from your success story. Like, for example, if you have chance to share the information of the Waste Hero story in your social media, for example, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Threads, you just copy the link and then post it in the post-training report. Next, please. And lastly, we would like to hear your reflection and feedback about the Waste Hero education resource. If you see any area you think that the organizer can improve, please let us know. And most importantly, we want to see your photo of the Waste Hero classroom activity. You just, attach with some photo that you have created the activity, and then, put in the report. And how to submit a post-training report? Submit it to the Google form, and the link will be provided with a template that after you submit the training feedback form, I will send it according to the email that you submit in the training feedback form. So make sure that the spelling of your email is correct. And, please submit to us by 31st of August. But however, if you complete the post-training report before 31st of August, like, 15 August, you already complete your activities, okay, you can submit the form to us. Then you can get the certificate of accomplishment before the others. And I would like to hear from you. Will you be able to submit the post-training report or not? Okay. Right? Okay. If you're confident that you are able to do it, please type yes in the chat box or send me emoji, smiling emoji. If you are not sure, please send me not sure why. And if you think that you're gonna be too busy with other things, you can say no to me. I will not complain you anything. Every answer, is accepted. All right, thank you so much. So most of the participants very positive. Okay, so we are looking forward to receiving your post-training report. And I hope that everybody will complete the training feedback form so that I can use your email to send the information of the post-training report. All right, thank you very much for your participation. And then, we really enjoy this training session a lot. Thank you so much. May I turn the floor back to our MC?
Thank you, Kun Piyapa, for your brief submission report. I can see a lot of participants sending yes and emoji to our chat box. So I hope everyone will be able to submit us with the post-training report. So Simeo SEPs will contact everyone again for the post-training report, or you can follow us in our website, www.simeo-seps.org. Now, everyone, we have come to a account-mediated session. May I call on Mr. Colum Jordan, the Global Head of Advocacy and Education in Indorama Venture, for the closing message. Mr. Jordan, the floor is yours.
Hello, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you today. My name is Colum Jordan, the Global Head of Education for Indorama Ventures. Indorama Ventures, based in Bangkok, Thailand, is the #1 recycler of this, PET, often used to make water and soft drink bottles. PET is the most collected polymer in the world, and we're committed to recycling 50 billion of bottles just like this every single year by 2025, and we're going to invest $1.5 billion to do it. But we want to say a huge thank you to you and to Simeo. Our relationship and partnership with them is very important to our company. The reason for that is because through the initiatives that they're doing like this, we are empowering students, teachers and learners throughout the region to make a better world. As you've learned this week, our view is that waste isn't waste. It can be a valuable resource. And once we put it back into the circular economy, we can make sure we're doing right by the planet. But ultimately, the most valuable resource we have on this world is not gold, is not diamonds. It is the next generation, the youth of today, the leaders of tomorrow. Through Simeo and your work here, we are nurturing that most valuable resource, the youth of tomorrow, and empowering them to make radical changes, to reduce, to reuse, to recycle, to build a circular economy, and to make sure we tackle climate change and we have a world that is sustainable for every generation, not just the next. I want to ask you all today to share what you've learned, to be promoters of Waste Hero, to ensure that the values that are contained within the Waste Hero program go into schools, universities, Montessori's throughout your region. You are now on a mission to be your own waste hero and to spread the good news and to go forth and make sure that everybody has the knowledge they need to reduce, reuse and recycle and to build a more sustainable world. I heard something the other day that I wanted to share with you. 65% of children entering primary school today will work in a career and job that doesn't exist at the moment. Think about that. 2 out of 3 children going into school today will work in a job that hasn't been invented yet. This gives me hope because the challenges that we're facing around sustainability and climate change and the circular economy are very big. But I know that they will be solved by a new generation who will work in jobs that we don't know about, with technologies that haven't been invented and with ideas that haven't been thought of. And that can only happen with a strong education system that empowers those children to go and be the change makers of the future. That collective potential is huge, and it is with everyone in this room today. So on behalf of the Indorama Ventures company, the Lohia family, and myself, I want to say a huge and heartfelt thank you for everything that you've done this week. But more importantly, I want to say thank you for what you're going to do in the future. You will be the waste heroes. You will nurture our most cherished natural resource, our youth, and you will protect our future. Thank you.
Very much appreciated, Mr. Jordan, for the closing message. Ladies and gentlemen, for a better improvement of our future event, may I request your kind cooperation to complete a training feedback form. Now we are sharing the QR code on the screen and you may access by scanning it. Also, our technical team is now sending the link in the chat box so you can click on it very easily. So I will take time a little bit here with scanning the QR code. You can click the link, also the participant in Zoom and YouTube. Yeah, you can do it. We still post on our chat box and pin. You can do it later. You can do it later. We will send the link into our chat box, and you can like copy and do it later. All right. Next, before we end our session, I would like to invite everyone, the participants in Zoom, to turn on your camera, and we are going to have a photo session. May I request the technical team to help us to to take a shot on the screen. I will take for 3 shots, everyone, on my count. So waiting for our friends from Indonesia to open the camera. Keep smiling. We are going to have our like symbol, the posture for our posture, like West Zero. Okay, West Zero, okay. Also our trainers, okay? Okay, so on my count, okay, technical team. Okay, on my count, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3, smile. And thumb up for our training session. Thumb up for everyone. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for your cooperation. And last but not least, Simeo SEPS would like to thank you, our trainers from the Ministry of Education of Thailand, Tisha Kim, Teacher Kuat, and also Teacher Brang for a very informative presentation. Also, thank you to Indorama Venture, our partner, Simeo, Secretariat UNESCO, and also UNESCO Thailand Foundation. And our technical team, very lovely. And also thank you your participation. And we really look forward to having you in our future events. For more information, you can follow us through the social media channels as shown on the screen, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Also our website, don't forget everyone, simeo-seps.org. So you can just follow us on our website to like find the future information for our events. Okay, I think now we have like come to the end of our session. I would like to say goodbye to everyone, and we hope to see you in our future events. Terima kasih. สวัสดีครับ We will share our screen for the training feedback form. We will still like pin our screen on the sharing for your feedback. So please complete and like give us a feedback for our training session.